Hi students, I am Dr. Laya A.B., Assistant Professor of SMM Training College, Muthagunna. And today we are here to discuss the topic Parent Teachers Association. We all know Parents Teachers Association is an official forum of teachers and the parents of the child to bring the all-round development of the child. So here it focuses upon main three things. They are joint responsibility, cooperation and common platform. So now we can go into details of these 3 points.
The first one is joint responsibility, which means that the child or his education or his development is a joint responsibility of school and the home. The behavior and the environment of the home and school are equally important in the personality development of the child. Next is cooperation from home. The school cannot successfully discharge all its responsibilities without the active cooperation of the home. The whole development of the child is possible only if the home and school environments are understood and manipulated accordingly. We know that the child may not be behaving in the same way as he behaves outside the home. Usually, people behave more in a free manner or in an original manner in their home. Think about our own case. We'll be behaving in an original basis at our home. So, those characters must be understood and those characters must be manipulated for the development of the personality. Next is platform for teachers and parents to meet. This PTA acts as a platform for discussing the academic needs and the problems of the child by his parents and teachers and to take joint action for his fullest academic development. Not only for the academic development, for his holistic development, the parents and the teachers must jointly act. And this PTA acts as a platform where they can meet and discuss the problems. Now we can pass on to the objectives. The main objectives are to clearly state that the child is a joint venture of parents and teachers. That is, the PTA clearly states to the parents that the child is a joint responsibility of the school as well as home. There are some people who believe that after taking an admission to the school, the teachers will do all the things for the child. But it's not like that. It is a joint responsibility and the parents also have to work for the development of the child. Then it brings about increased participation of parents in school. Whenever there is some function or meeting or celebration with respect to PTA, normally the parents will come and attend the program and thus they will interact with the school environment. So thus we can see this PTA bring increased participation of parents in the school and thus they maintain a good relationship between home and school so that they can constructively operate together for the development of the child. The PTA, they provide a platform for understanding the home environment of the child. Why the child is behaving like this, that can be completely understood only when the home background of the child is known. So this PTA acts as a platform where you can understand the parents as well as the home background of the child. Then to demand the complementary support needed from the home as part of academic work. To bring some behavioral changes or some changes in the academic nature as well as any other character of the child, you need to manipulate his behavior and that cannot be done alone by manipulating the school atmosphere. There must be some changes or support that is needed from the part of home also. So that can be done through this PTA. Then it is meant for the improvement of condition to promote the welfare of the children in the home, school and community. So these are the main objectives of PTA. Next is the significance of PTA, that is the need and importance of PTA. The PTA serves as a two-way communication channel of communication between school and community. So whatever the school want to communicate with the parents or the community, and similarly what the parents want to communicate to the school, both of them can communicate with each other. Therefore, this PTA acts as a platform or a two-way communication channel where the parents and the teachers can communicate with each other. So it's a common platform. It provides a common platform for the teachers and parents to come closer for the benefit of the children. It will enable both the teacher and the parent to understand each other's limitations and difficulty, because the teacher may be facing many difficulty while dealing with the child. Similarly, the parents will also have some difficulty when they are interacting with the child. So both these difficulties and limitations can be understood, and they can properly communicate with each other, and they can properly together plan for overcoming such difficulty. Then monitoring of the learner both inside and outside the school provides a clear idea of the problems and progress of the learner. Then it gives a community support. It can ensure community support and cooperation for implementing developmental activities in the school. Now here we must note one more thing. When we are saying the parents of children, they belong to different profession and different social background of the community. So whenever these parents, different backgrounds are cooperating in the school, actually we are getting a community support from the parents side for implementing development activities in the school. Don't forget that the parents itself is a cross section of the society. So in a way, through parents, we are actually inviting the community participation. Then this PTA act as a monitoring authority. They can monitor the overall academic atmosphere of school and can interfere appropriately in the school functioning to improve its academic as well as social status. So the members, the parents, they monitor the overall atmosphere as well as the overall functioning of the school, and thus they can give proper suggestion for the modification of the school and the activities. Next is the programs conducted for the participation of parents. First one is PTA meeting. We all know that whenever PTA meetings are conducted, probably the whole thing that the school want to communicate with the parents, usually they communicate that. Similarly, they gives a chance for the parents also to communicate as well as to give their suggestions. Another is Parents' Day, which is a day of celebration where the talents developed by the students through the active participation of the school is shown on that particular day. The whole report of the school that has happened throughout that year, that is also presented in that Parents' Day. Interested groups like Parents Photographic Club, arts and sports clubs, etc. can be formed. Nowadays, it is seen that like these clubs are formed in the school. Just like the students are having different talents, the parents are also having different talents in different area. So such clubs of interested parents can be formed in a school, which can be used for the benefit of the school. Then frequent contact with parents directly or through telecommunication system. Many schools are now implementing that. Daily SMS is sent to the parents, which clearly states the whole activities that had happened in the school on that particular day, and also the details of homework and the details of the student and his progress is also attached with that. So such frequent communication is happening nowadays. If such communication system like SMS etc. is not available, you can directly make a call to the teacher or to the parent, and thus that frequent contact must be maintained between the teachers and the parents, and we must use this telecommunication system for this purpose. Then invited sessions of parents in the expertise area. As said earlier, these parents, they belong to different profession and they will be experts in their particular area. So we can arrange a talk or session of the parents and we can utilize their expertise for the development of the school. Then participation of parents in the arrangement of midday meal, conveyance, uniform and book distribution, special coaching to curricular and co-curricular activities. Now in many schools, when midday meal is prepared, many parents, especially mothers, they cooperate with that. They check the cleanliness and sanitation of the area as well as the food. So such things can be done with the help of PTA. Then when the school bus or school transportation facility is provided, there must be someone to take care of the children in the bus. Usually this PTA, they arrange one of the parent for this duty, and thus they go along with the children. Then they can also help in the distribution of uniform and books, and special coaching to curricular and co-curricular activities can also be provided by the parents. If some parents are talented in any of the co-curricular area, maybe in dance, maybe in sports, they can provide their coaching to all the talented students in the school. So the school can use their expertise. So these are the main programs by which you can communicate and use the parents, and in such a way you can use the expertise of the community.
Thus, PTA acts as a common platform where the teachers and the parents can meet together and work accordingly for the behavior improvement as well as for the potential development of the child. The PTA, the members, the executive members as well as the general members, they can monitor the school activities and give proper suggestion for the better functioning of the school. So in all those ways, we can see the PTA act as the platform for the development of the school as well as for the development of the child. So thank you. If you have any doubt, please feel free to contact me. So thank you once again.